Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and today I am doing a pick a card reading for the month of November 2021. If you are not familiar with pick a card readings, I will explain it in just a moment. Today we're looking into possible predictions, advices, messages, whatever we can find out about the energies and the month of November. So yeah, if you like pick a card readings, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps out my channel and I really do appreciate all of your support, and I really hope that I'm also helping you guys on your journey in some way. But yeah, if you're new to pick a card readings, welcome. Hi, my name is Nicole. The idea is to choose the deck, group, or crystal, whichever one you're most drawn to, and then you want to head down to the description, or you can click on the chapter if you'd like, of the group that you picked, and that will be your reading. I do suggest taking a deep breath before making your selection so that you are more centered, and hopefully the pile or group will resonate with you more. But yeah, I'm now going into the selection. We're going to take a look at each crystal and the deck. So we have, for the first group, you can also choose by group, which I forgot to say. The first group we have Tiger's Eye. My friend got me these crystals, so thank you very much if you are watching, Angela. And for the first group, we have the Dark Mansion Tarot. For group 2, we have this really pretty red Jasper heart. And we're using the lovely Omens Tarot. And then for group 3, we have the green Aventurine heart. And we are using the Kawaii Tarot. And yeah, go ahead and pick your group, deck, pile, crystal, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, take your time, pause this video, take as much time as you want, and I will see you in your reading. See ya. Hello, group 1. If you chose this heart tiger's eye crystal, then this is your reading. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So we're looking into predictions, advices, or whatever we can find out, whatever themes that's going around the month of November. So that's what we're going to start with. This is kind of like the overview of basically what themes are happening around the month of November for you, where your energy is at, where your mindset and emotions are possibly at, and the light and shadow aspects of the month. So yeah, let's see what we have. We have communication, good conversations and needing to be heard, difficulties in vocal expression. Okay, you were only supposed to get one of this actually, but you ended up getting 2. So we have belly dancer, strength, body confidence, and sensuality, insecurities, and negative attitude. Yeah, I'm kind of reading upside down, I'm sorry guys. Negative attitudes, there we go. Okay, and your main theme for this month is accept love. That's actually really beautiful for the month of November. And then let's see what your tarot cards have to say for the overview. We have Knight of Swords. And we have Ace of Swords. Okay. All right, group 1. Honestly, group 1, this is quite a positive reading. I feel like you have a lot that's going to be going for you for the month of November. So yeah, I guess I'll start with your overall energy for the month of November. I feel like this month you could be doing things to work on your body. You could be moving more if you are a dancer. Maybe you'll be doing more performances. If not, there is like an emphasis on the body with the belly dancer here. There's also an emphasis of building confidence. So the communication and the whole confidence thing I'm seeing as something that's connected together. So it could be that you're working on your confidence this month and rebuilding that up. You could be working on self-esteem issues that you've had in the past, and that could be why we're getting, the difficulties in vocal expression, and also at the same time you're having good conversations, because I feel like this month you're really trying to work through those issues, and you're trying to figure out how to make yourself heard from other people and feel like you are heard, feel like you are fully expressing yourself, whether that's through your sensuality, through you actually vocalizing it, through dance, through exercises. For some of you, you could be starting a new fitness goal or a fitness journey, or you're making a lot of progress with it this month. And that's interesting because I looked at the camera timer and it said 444. So you could be building more stability on that aspect of yourself. But this could also indicate that you're more social this month. We're going into November, so it is possible with the holidays coming up that you're meeting up with more people. You could be more social this month. You could be dancing with some people. We do have the accept love here, so there is a potential for a love interest coming in, and I'll get into that when we get to the love portion, the love aspect of the month of this reading. We'll see if there's anything about that pops up about what I just said. But accept love doesn't just have to be like romantic love. It can be platonic. Like I said, it sounds like you're going to be talking to a lot of people this month. It sounds like it's going to be a social month for you. Group 1, I think I said group 2 by accident, but this is group 1. So yeah, it could just be you're more social this month. You're meeting more people, and people are more, I don't know, affectionate, or maybe they're out there giving you more love. They're just giving you more appreciation. I do see with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is great. It means, especially in communication wise, there's like a heavy emphasis of communication in your month. You are making like headways in terms of communication, whether that's in relationship, whether that's in your career, whether that's you expressing yourself more, whether that's improving your communication skills, or if you are in marketing or in business type of careers and works, it could be that whatever you're saying is having more effect on your clients. It could be bringing in more people, and it's also good for whatever you're goal oriented towards, because it means you're more determined and more focused, especially added with this confidence building that we're getting here. It's really good for whatever goals that you're setting for this month. If you're into spirituality, then for the new moon for the month of November, it's a really great time to be doing intention work, because we do have the Ace of Swords, which means that I feel like whatever intentions you're setting for this month, or even if you're not into spirituality, whatever goals that you're making, I feel like you're getting really clear answers on the steps that you need to take next, or where you should be headed. So if you've been wondering about what your path should be, where you should go next, I feel like the month of November is going to be really significant for you in discovering that. With the Knight of Swords, I am circling back to what I was saying before, that there's a little bit of a warning. I already can't talk today, guys. And I feel like, oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling some anxieties and especially some blockage in my throat chakra here. We do have a lot of blue here. It could be what's happening to you right now if you're seeing this in October. Maybe you've had some communication issues in the month of October. Of course, it is Mercury retrograde in October. So for those of you that have had issues or lots of misunderstandings for the month of October, I feel like those things are getting resolved in the month of November, especially if you're coming into early November. I feel like that could definitely be getting resolved already. So you guys could take, I guess, peace in the fact that these misunderstandings are going to get resolved. But with that being said, what I was trying to get at with the Knight of Swords was, I feel like you guys are so focused on yourself, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's selfish to be focused on yourself. I think it's great. I applaud you for really focusing on your confidence, for really building yourself up. If whatever journey that you're on, if it's like a fitness journey or anything, congrats to you. You're doing an amazing job. That's not what I'm saying at all with the Knight of Swords. I just feel like because you're so focused on these things, sometimes I feel like you're not seeing the love that's being given to you by other people, whether you're in a relationship or not. Or because, like I said, the accept love factor here feels like it's platonic and romantic. So if you have like a spouse or you're in a relationship, maybe these people are, they could be more affectionate, or not even that. Maybe they're just trying to do more things to you, or maybe they're trying to give you more support, or they're trying to express their support to you. But the thing with the Knight of Swords, it's always the card that I associate with tunnel visioning. So this card is so goal oriented, and they're such a go-getter. They're taking so many actions and so focused on their goal, and they're taking the straightforward way that they can see, even if it means cutting through things and cutting through people. What I'm trying to get at is sometimes that they don't see what's around them, or they're not aware of what's breaking down around them. So I think for the month of November, just try, even if you're working on yourself, try and open up your awareness to other people too, because I feel like you're going to be interacting with a lot of people this month, and they're going to be trying to support you, or they're going to offer it. And I guess what this is saying is to let them. Like, there's nothing wrong with them supporting you. It's not going to hinder your confidence building here. If someone like gives you a hand on something, or if someone gives you an advice on something, again, that's part of confidence building, is having like that, filter around you. Is if someone's trying to offer their advice and it doesn't really resonate with you, you don't have to take it. You can just be like, cool, that's great, I'll keep it in mind. But if it doesn't resonate with you, then you can do whatever you want still. Part of like having confidence is like not being swayed by what others are saying and what others want. It's about what you want. So there's that. And yeah, like I said, it's going to be a lot of working through limiting beliefs that you've had when it comes to communication, self-expression, and your own confidence here. All right. Okay, so that was the overview portion of this month. Let's get into the different life aspects. I have spirituality / personal development. I kind of mesh them together just because I feel like they go hand in hand, and not everyone is into spirituality. Then we have love and romance. Well, actually, I did relationships for this too, so it could be platonic. We're going to look into both. And then we have career. So we'll start with personal development and your spirituality. We have the Eight of Swords for your for your tarot card, and then we have empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty. I can't talk today, my goodness. Absorbing what's not yours. Yeah, if you feel like you've been having a lot of issues with speech or communication or misunderstandings, it's coming to an end. Like, it's done after October, I promise you. Okay, so this is interesting. Yeah, I feel like in terms of personal development and spirituality this month, I mean, the word that I can't say today, energetic sovereignty, I feel like you guys are such wonderful and empathic people. You're caring and you probably give a lot of love. Actually, that's what I was picking up from accept love too, because in this card, this this girl, this witch here, she's the one cooking up all the love. She's the one that's spreading it out and giving it to people. And I feel like you're that type of person. I feel like you're the one that's compassionate. You're always giving. And you're some of you are probably empaths in this group, actually. But the thing is, you might be, because of that, you might be absorbing, you know, negative energies, or not even negative, just like energies that aren't yours, emotions that aren't yours, and it's like it might have affected your confidence, it might have affected your communications in the past. And the thing with the Eight of Swords is, even if it feels like you're trapped in that aspect of yourself, you don't have to be. I feel like that's something that you guys are really going to focus on this month, is drawing your boundaries when it comes to that, really recognizing your own energetic sovereignty. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that so wrong today, but that's definitely highlighted and focused on this month. So keep at it, keep working at it. Remember that, like, the Eight of Swords is something you can work through. It's that card where it feels like you're trapped, but really you have a lot of power in this situation. You have a lot of power to be able to get out of this idea where you know, you are absorbing what's not yours, or you are being swayed by other people. No, you don't have to be. You can build your own confidence. You can build your own strength. You can build your own filter and boundaries to say, you know what, you know, that's great that you have that opinion, that's great for that advice, but it doesn't really work with me, and I'm gonna follow my own heart. I'm gonna follow what my own intuition says. Like, you know, be confident, have strength. And actually, for those of you that are starting a fitness journey or working on your health this month, that will really help you regain your confidence or build that up. Okay, let's see what's happening in love and romance for you. And like I said, this could be about platonic relationships as well. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so definitely someone is coming in this month, or you could already know this person, and I'll explain it in just a second. I'm sorry. Forgiveness. It says your heart needs to be in the communication of forgiveness. Fully forgive yourself and others. Let go of self-blame and guilt. Forgiveness will allow you to move forward and heal. It will create more space for love in your life. Okay. Release attachments. Let go of unhealthy attachments and connections that no longer serve you. Release the past so new doors can open. This is a period to get in touch with your inner strength and reclaim your personal power. Move forward to be free. Endings always bring new beginnings. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, because the moment that I saw the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups usually can indicate a new love interest. For those of you that are in a relationship already, it could be like a new friend. But it's interesting because the moment that I saw it, I immediately thought that this person might already be in your life. So it could be that you met this person recently. If that's not resonating with you, then it's okay. It could definitely be a new person if that's what you would prefer to take. But for some of you, I feel like this is someone that entered your life recently, or you know them already, and maybe things weren't happening before, but now things are finally going to move forward. So let's say if this is a romantic relationship, or possibly like a romantic love interest, maybe you guys met and you weren't in the environment of, you know, being able to interact with each other much. Maybe like it's a long distance thing, maybe it's like at work and you can't really, you know, interact that way at work. Maybe it's at school and you can't really talk much during class and you only have one class together. Many different situations and scenarios there, but I feel like this month you're going to be given the opportunity to finally get this going. Or maybe this love interest will be the one to actually step forward and finally give you an offer of like this romantic interest. But it could definitely be a friend as well. Like, let's say you could be like entering a new friendship, a new business partnership, because like I said, this could be about relationships. There is a little bit of a message here about the forgiveness and release attachments. I feel like when this offer comes, some things in the past, maybe for those of you that have been doing some healing in terms of love and relationships, or just relationships in general, whatever relationship blocks that you've had, maybe trust and commitment issues, maybe some insecurities about yourself and how you interact with other people. I feel like some of those things are going to be coming to light this month, and the thing is, you have a great opportunity here to finally release those and finally work through those, so that when this is offered to you, you can fully accept it and enjoy it wholeheartedly. All right, and let's see what's going on in your career. So we have the Empress. Okay, really nice to get for career. Actually, the Empress is always nice to get, no matter what context it is. We have Maybon, balance. Okay, so if things have been dry for you in terms of career, I feel like this month things are coming back into balance. I definitely see you getting a boost, because the Empress is like the card of abundance, right? So let's say this can be in so many different contexts. For those of you looking for a job, it could be possible that you may be getting more interviews or offers this month. It could be for those of you, maybe you felt a little bit stale at your job. Maybe the projects that you've been taking on just haven't been as interesting. So this month I feel like you're going to be getting a burst of creativity, or maybe you're getting offered a project that's really interesting to you, and it's just going to make work feel a lot more interesting and abundant, and just something that you want to show up for more on a daily basis. Especially for those of you that are just like, I don't want to go to work. Because I'm definitely hearing that from this group. It could also be if it's not that, it could be someone is embodying this Empress in terms of career or your work. It could be someone's being very generous this month, maybe because it is, you know, it is heading into the holidays this month, so maybe you guys will be going to, I don't know, some outings or dinners or drinks or something with your team, paid by your boss. They could be trading you or something, or it could be you if you're the boss. Maybe you're feeling more generous lately. Maybe your company's been doing well and you want to treat your staff. That's always good, because if you are the one that's doing that, that's good karmic balance for you. Like, that will come back to you in like obviously in good fortune, because we do have the balance card here. So yeah, if things have been doing well for you in your company or your team, and you end up treating them, that will come back to you in some kind of good fortune in a karmic cycle. But for those of you that are, especially if you're in anything that requires creativity, I feel like you're getting a lot of creative sparks here. It is possible to be getting more sales if you have your own business. So there could be that, or you have your own side hustle. So yeah, just lots to look forward to this month, group 1. I feel like this is such a positive reading so far. Like, even with the things that you're dealing with internally, I feel like if you can really remind yourself that, you know, I have a lot of good things here in my life, and that I just need to be more accepting of the abundance that I have and the love that I'm being given, because you have abundance in terms of creativity, in terms of what could possibly finances be for career. With the Empress here, that could also be coming in terms of love, whether that's platonic or a love interest. I just feel like a lot of happy blessings are coming your way for the month of November. So keep that in mind as you're working through this 8 of Swords, where you're kind of feeling stuck or trapped or maybe weighed down by the people and energies around you. It will help you develop those boundaries and filters better. All right, so let's see, we have a couple more cards here. This is just your advice for the month. So before I get to kind of like the self-care and affirmations for this month, we're going to look at a few more cards to see what Spirit has to say just for an overall advice for the month of November. So we have Trust. This is the Egg Moon. This one's so cute with all the ducks and the eggs there. Okay, so, and then these are the surrender cards. I was supposed to pull 1, but you got 3, so we're gonna read all of them. Surrender your attachment to results. Okay, that's interesting, because that's the second, like, release attachments message that we got. Okay, the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Okay, we have surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. And we have surrender comparison to other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. And then we have this card right here. It's really pretty. I love this deck. It's called the Let Go deck, which I feel like a lot of us need. Let go. It's not focusing, is it? I can't tell. I'm sorry. But I'm going to read it to you guys. Let go of all aversions. Meet every challenge and flow with life. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the stress one, because I actually was getting that message earlier. It just wasn't as loud, but I feel like when I saw the Knight of Swords, this card is such a busy card. Like I said, sometimes like they just cut through everything, cut through people, bulldoze through things. It's a very fast-paced energy, so maybe because of you meeting up with lots of people this month, maybe your schedule is more packed. Maybe there's other things happening in your life right now that are, it could be the work aspect, honestly. Maybe you're getting handed a project. It could be big, but it, you know, there's a lot of potential to it. It could be making you stressed. So remember to take your deep breaths, exhale, rest when you can. Don't let the stress take over your life and yourself, because you have a lot of opportunity to really heal and, you know, make so much of this month and to really take advantage of all the blessings that you're receiving this month. So that's going to come in really importantly, to be able to surrender the stress and handle what's going on with the stress in your life. Okay, so what I was getting with this surrender your attachment results and the trust card, I like immediately heard an attached message to them. So like I said, this month is a great month to like set out your intentions, because I feel like you are very much in control of your thoughts and your emotions and even your communication this month. Your confidence, I feel like, because of all the work that you're putting in yourself and being just really focused on what you want, is really helping you work through your goals. But I feel like this is a time to really plant your seeds, or maybe even you've planted seeds already. The thing when you've planted your seeds already is that you don't want to get obsessed with the results, because it will come. And maybe for those of you that this message of the Ace of Swords coming in, maybe for the month of October, for those of you watching this, maybe your mind's been in a flurry in terms of this attachment to results. Maybe you have planted your seeds and you're like, what now? And really, all I'm saying is that you're being asked to trust and be patient. I know that's hard to hear when you're having anxieties about, you know, just getting the results, just getting something out of what you put in, the work that you've put in. But it's coming. So you're being asked to just surrender and maybe see what you can do now. Like I said, I feel like you're going to be getting answers on what to do next. I feel like that's going to come in faster if you can like stop overthinking about the results. Maybe work on a different creative project, or just, I don't know, relax and watch some Netflix or watch a new movie that's coming out this month to help you kind of forget and let go of this attachment to results that you're having. And then surrender comparison to other people. I just feel like this is going to come in when you're working through your confidence building, you're focusing on yourself. It could just be one of the shadow aspects that you've been working on and could be working on more for this month. So there is that reminder. Okay, and yeah, we're close to the end. Let's just see what affirmations you have for the month of November and what self-care card you have. We have connect with your ancestors. And then we have fun, frisky, or we have frisky. Fun is my middle name. yeah, you guys are being asked to also have fun this month. Like, I mean, maybe that's why you got the belly dancer. Maybe some of you are literally being asked to dance so you can have more fun in your life, because I feel like, yes, you're focusing on yourself. Yes, you're focusing on your goal. But I feel like you're also stressing yourself out because maybe you're putting so much on your plate. Maybe because you're excited about it, and that's great. But at the same time, you need to learn to relax and let go. And then we have passionate. I love with every beat of my heart. All right. I just want to say with this connect with your ancestors, I was getting a message. For those of you, for some of you that are, this is going to be a very specific message for only a few of you, but this is a great time to connect with your ancestors, or if you've had any passed on loved ones in this lifetime, I feel like you could be connecting with them really well if you're into that sort of thing. Otherwise, I am just seeing more confirmation about maybe seeing your family this month, seeing more of whether it's extended family, immediate family, just connecting more with your family, and connecting with your past. For those of you that are into spirituality, again, it could be connecting with, literally, with your ancestors. If you want to do more meditation on that this month, that's definitely coming up. But yeah, just learn to enjoy what's coming to you, group 1, for this month, because there's a lot of great things coming. Don't stress yourself out too much, and just learn to accept everything, whether that's love, that's abundance, that's passion, that's fun. Learn to accept it all, because you are so deserving of it. All right, group 1, that was your reading. I hope that it provided you the guidance that you needed on your journey. I hope this resonates with you for the month of November. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. You can even come back to this video later at the end of the month and let me know how your month went. But yeah, I am open for personal readings. All of that info will be down in the description. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and if you did enjoy this pick a card reading and want to see more, please consider subscribing. It really helps out my channel, and I really do appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next reading. Bye. Hello, group 2. If you chose this red Jasper heart, then this is your reading. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So, we're starting off with an overview of your month. We're going to be taking a look at where your kind of overall energy is going to be. Obviously, that's going to change throughout the month, but just kind of like the overarching energy that may be surrounding you. So I cannot talk today, I'm sorry. But yeah, just what the energy is hovering around you for the month of November. We're gonna take a look at the themes of your month and also what the light and shadow aspects are with the tarot cards. So let us begin. We have, for where your energy is at, we have chocolate, which is a great beginning, honestly. It says celebration, love, and rewards, and it looks like we have some shadow aspects of toxic addictions, indulgence, and temptations. And I'm actually going to look at both. That is quite a glare. I'm sorry. And I'll talk about that in just a second. For your themes this month, we have meditation for clarity, and tears of joy and sadness. Okay. And we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Death card in reverse. And the Queen of Swords in reverse too, by the way. And then we have the Queen of Cups upright. Okay. Alright, give me a second here, group 1. Sorry, group 2. Group 2. This is group 2. Sorry. Okay. All right, group 2. This is such an interesting spread because you have celebrations, love, rewards, and indulgence here. And I do feel like that's coming in. I do feel like that you're going to be feeling that energy. You're going to feel blessed, rewarded, and loved this month. But at the same time, I feel like there's going to be possible temptations and maybe you indulging, and it could be whatever is related to your tarot cards of what's coming in the light and shadow aspects of your month. We do have the Death card in reverse, and because of where it landed in its position, I feel like for a lot of you, for whatever ending this is, whatever transition and transformation you're going through, you already know what this is about. And I feel like if you're watching this video, you are already still are having resistance to it, or maybe you aren't even entertaining the idea that it's real, or maybe you're way overthinking it of whatever this situation or ending is, because we do have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And it's possible for some of you, you may have said some things that you don't want to when this happened, because the Queen of Swords can represent that when it's in reverse, but it's also I feel like it's also being too much in your head when it's in reverse, just because when it's upright, the Queen of Swords is able to distinguish their mind pretty well. It's able to set able to set their boundaries pretty straight. They see through like the light of truth pretty well. But the silver lining and the light aspect that I'm seeing here is I feel like you will be able to come to terms with this, especially in a very emotional sense. It's almost like you're being asked to switch off your head and go into your heart. Because we have the Queen of Swords here, which is all about, you know, your head and the mind. And then we have the Queen of Cups here, which is all about your heart and your emotions. And maybe even as a blessing, you're going to get someone that embodies the Queen of Cups that's going to be really empathic and a great counselor figure for you, that's going to help you navigate through this change. It's interesting because there's so much here about a call for introspection. I'm almost surprised that we didn't get the Hermit card. But what interests me the most is this card. We have the tears of joy and sadness here, which is interesting because you can see here that she can see herself crying here, but she's not here. She looks very forlorn in this image. And what I'm seeing is it's tied to the Queen of Swords, that I feel like there's some, maybe that's why you're having a hard time releasing this end, releasing whatever this Death card, because the Death card is the ending and the beginning of things, like whatever situation that you're going through, whether it's even just an internal thing of you going through some kind of transformation and having to end some things, and you know you're trying to get to the beginning of it, because you have to remember with the Death card, it's a card that comes in two together. The end and the beginning are together. So even if something is ending, it means that something new is like coming in to, I guess, replace it. And I feel like there's just something with this card that you're not expressing about this situation, and maybe that's why you're only feeling like the sadness of it now, but you're not really feeling the joy of it, because whatever this Death card is bringing in that's new is something that will actually give you tears of joy also, like something in a sense that's kind of like a relief. And you may not be willing to hear it right now, but there is that. So some of you, like, that might be what you've been asking for, what you've been looking for, is confirmation that there is like a brighter side to this. There is hope. There is something better out there coming. There is relief to this situation. For those of you that like to do spirituality work, or not even, I mean, I would recommend meditation to anyone, honestly, but if you do a lot of meditations, I would try and focus on something in terms of clarity. I feel like meditating for clarity is really going to help you navigate through this change, navigate what you haven't expressed or what you're having trouble expressing. With the negative aspects of this, okay, I'm sorry, not really negative, but like shadow aspects of this card, I feel like some of those are getting triggered because of what you're going through this month, whatever this transition is that's happening. I mean, like I said, I feel like coming into the month of November, you will already know what this is. I feel like it would have already hit. And it's just you trying to figure out how to like navigate through this transition and change, or how to even, not even navigate it at that moment, more like how to transition out of it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But yeah, it's, you guys, when I was shuffling your pile, I could definitely tell that there was a lot of heavy energy, so definitely please take a break when you can. Do some introspection, because it's definitely highlighted here in your reading already without even getting through the rest of the cards. But yeah, take some time for yourself, for whatever that means for you, whether that is, I don't know, taking like a bath for yourself, or just taking an hour, taking a drive out to the park or something without anyone bothering you. But definitely taking some time to come back to yourself is going to be important this month. So we're going to take we're going to take a look at the different aspects of life for this month. So we have personal development and spirituality, we have love, romance, and actually platonic relationships. I made this for relationships as well. And then we have career. So let's see what's going on in terms of your spirituality and personal development this month. We have King of Cups, and we have Cracked Open, Rock Bottom, Surrender to the Alchemy of Life. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, so this month is definitely a month of healing for you, group 2. I don't really take back what I said about, I feel like you're still going to have some sort of celebration this month, or feeling that kind of mood this month. Maybe after you've gotten over this, because I feel like it is something that you're going to be working through, whatever this ending is with the Death card. You will soon see like the rewards and benefits of it once you're able to accept what it is. Like, you'll definitely feel like this tears of joy and relief the moment that your heart opens up to this situation. Because I feel like I feel like with the Cracked Open here, there's definitely a lot of healing that's going to be involved. Again, with the King of Cups here and the Queen of Cups present in this reading, you could definitely be having some counselor. Like, for some of you, it literally will be a counselor. Maybe you're seeing a therapist, and or it could be like a friend or a family member that embody this card, of someone that's just very in tune with their emotions. I feel like this month you're going to be learning to really open your heart and even be vulnerable, to really let in and accept all the transitions and changes that are coming, and that's okay. You're really being asked to surrender this month to everything that's going on around you and accept that the universe is going to catch you at the end of it all. Let's see what's going on in your love life. And it could also be about platonic relationships. Like I said, we have Six of Pentacles. My camera doesn't want to focus. Fantastic. And we have the Justice card. There we go. Finally. Okay. Lots of needing to balance this month. And we have boundaries. Okay, that makes sense. Come on. Clear boundaries are needed in this situation or relationship. Protect and honor your energy in a balanced way. Spend time alone if needed and reconnect when you're able to. Set healthy boundaries that are necessary and learn to say no when needed. What did I say about spending time alone? If you guys need, for some of you, this situation that I was talking about could be related to relationships. Like I said, it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. It could be like a friendship or an acquaintance or someone that you thought was a friend. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles and the Justice card is like, it's all about balance. Like the Justice card is very karmic. It's literally about, it's literally balance. It's the, usually this is depicted by the scales, as you can see here. It's also present here. It is also an air-based card, but with the Six of Pentacles here, this card is also about balance. This is about giving and receiving, and usually you want that to be balanced, especially in a relationship. If you feel like you've been the one giving more, and I feel like for a lot of you that is the case, I feel like you've been giving way too much to this, to the point that you've exhausted yourself. There's so much exhausted energy that I felt when I was shuffling your cards, so I can definitely feel it. If you guys have been putting too much in a relationship, you need to take care of yourself too. This is a message for you to set your boundaries. And I mean, you know, this is a general reading, so please make responsible decisions and whatever will resonate with you. That can be in varying degrees. Like for some of you, maybe you just shouldn't talk to this person for a while. For others of you, maybe you just need to have a talk with this person and be like, you know, I just need to spend some time for myself. If this is like a relationship that you guys are in, like a romantic one, maybe take a day to yourself. Take a day with the girls and or the boys. I don't know who's watching this, or whoever, and take some time with your friends and go out shopping or go out and get your nails done or something like that. There's definitely a need to come back into balance with yourself and start not just giving to this relationship, but also giving back to yourself. I'm definitely hearing the tears of joy here now, because I feel like for a lot of you, you've just literally been giving too much, whether this is like relationships with your spouse, your family, your friends. Maybe you're like a person that's very obligated and wants to help people, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you also need to give back to yourself. You can't always just be giving to other people, because that, you know, that's what's going to cause this. That's what's going to cause this being in your head too much, being not even able to express yourself to the point that you're numb, because you've gotten out of touch with yourself, and you're just so exhausted that you can't come back to yourself. Does that make sense? I hope that's making sense. Okay, let's see what's ahead for your career. We have the King of Wands. That's really good. Okay, and we have prosperity. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. I'm sorry. Someone in the comments can tell me how to pronounce it if you'd like. Okay, so this is great. This is great for career, group 2. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, I mean, this is great. There's prosperity coming in, so there's possibly more money coming in this month. Maybe you're working more hours, maybe you're getting more hours, maybe there's more sales coming in for you for the month of November. It could be many different things, you know, take what resonates with you. Just keep that in mind. But I also see with the King of Wands here, for those of you that have been having trouble figuring out what to do and where to go in the direction of your career, the first thing I heard when I saw this card was direction. So there's definitely a sense of finding direction. Even if you already know what your career is, let's say you have a stable job, maybe there's going to be like an idea or a project that is like leading you to places this month, and I feel like you're going to be more inspired in terms of career and work for this month. All right, and let's see, we have a couple more cards here. This is just the overall advice of overall advice that we're asking from the universe, and then we have some self-care and affirmations here to finish off the reading. But let's see what your advice is for the month of November. We have attraction, supermoon, and you have the number 44 there. For those of you that like synchronicities, that could be significant to you, we have a beaver moon creation, number 39. Okay, we have surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Okay, and then we have your mind. Sorry, 1 second. Come on. Your mind is a recorder. Let go of all negative, unkind replays and replace them with elevated sounds. Sorry, I'm reading that upside down. Okay, and then this card we have. This card, any fears of success, and be willing to offer more than is expected of you. Okay, this is actually really interesting. So for those of you, I feel like for some of you, you may have had to think about letting go of some relationships or some people in your life. That could be what the death card is pertaining to, and that could be because maybe you went on a certain path, or maybe you went with a certain person. I'll give an example. So let's say that you decided to start your own business, right? And maybe your family or your friends are just very against it because like it's not as traditional, or maybe that's not what they believe is stable, and maybe that's what you've been having trouble with. Maybe you just wanted to stop hearing all of that crap and maybe you've been staying away from your friends and family, but then, or just some people that you thought were supportive, and you haven't fully accepted that yet, but you're coming into acceptance of it this month. You're learning to trust yourself. You're learning to surrender that to the fact that you can trust yourself. You can make your own decisions. You don't have to be swayed by what other people are saying. Because I feel like group 2, it's strange because you have blessings here. Like, I feel you have attraction here. You have creation. To me, that speaks of, you know, manifestation, law of attraction. I feel like you're attracting good things. We have celebration, love, and rewards here. We have prosperity. We have great things coming in. You just need to learn to cut out all of that shit out. Like, all of the people or comments or fears that you're having about what may or may not happen. You need to let go of all of it. Like, this King of Cups or this Queen of Cups that is actually going to be fully supportive of you, like, lean on to them and, like, don't worry about the other people that aren't as supportive, that may be telling you, oh, this is never going to work out, you should just go back to this and that. You know, listen to yourself and learn to trust yourself. You can make decisions for yourself that's right for you. You don't have to listen to other people. There's this quote that's like coming into my mind, but I can't fully grasp it. It has something to do with, like, oh my gosh, you guys might already know it, and you can let me know in the comments below if you can remember it, because it's bothering me that it like I have it on the tip of my tongue and it won't fully come out. It has something to do with, like, what is that? Those that matter won't mind, and those that mind don't matter. There we go. That's the exact quote. And I feel like that's what you need to keep in mind with whatever path and direction that you're going to for this month. Is, like, the ones that are truly supportive of you, that are your true friends, that want to be real with you, that will truly be supportive of you, are the ones that matter, and they don't care, you know, what you choose, as long as you're not harming yourself. Like, they're all there for you with peace and love and light and all of that. And those that do mind, those that are, like, trying to put you down if you're trying to go after your dreams, well, then, you know, you don't have to listen to them. Maybe it's better if you don't, because maybe you don't know where those words are coming from, if they mean well, or if it's because they're having their own insecurities of them wanting to go after their dreams and they feel like they can't. You know, that's not on you. Alright, so for your self-care card for this month, we have positive affirmations. Yeah, group 2, I feel like this month is really finally starting to focus on yourself and finally taking care of yourself. Finally accepting that there's so much good for you, and that there's so much that you're capable of, and that you need to start giving to yourself and setting your boundaries and living for yourself. All right, your affirmation for this month is, oh my gosh, exhausted. I quiet my mind and relax my body. I feel like you've had it, group 2. You've had it. It is time to lay your swords down and just rest. Just take some time for yourself. Just come back to yourself. All right, group 2, that was your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it gave you some guidance and advice that you needed for the month of October. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below if it resonated. You can even come back to this video at the end of November and let me know how your month went. If you did like this reading, please give it a thumbs up and go ahead and consider subscribing for future pick a card readings. It really helps out my channel and I really do appreciate all of your support. I am open for personal readings, so if you are interested in that, all of that information will be down in the description below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next reading. Hello, group 3. If you chose this green aventurine heart crystal, then this is your reading. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And I will say, group 3, you got quite a bit of cards when I was shuffling, so this is going to be interesting. Get comfy. This might be wild. We'll see. But yeah, we'll start with the overview, themes, overarching energy surrounding your month, and we'll also take a look at you and maybe things that you're going through, energies that you're overarchingly exhibiting this month. So yeah, and we'll also take a look at the light and shadow aspects of your month for November with tarot cards. So let's see what we have. We have Crystal Ball. Let me hope that my camera will actually focus this time. Clear outlook on the future, assumptions and fears about the future. Secret admirer, wanting your crush to like you, hidden aspects about yourself. And for these cards, this is mostly to talk about where your energy is at. Energy is really volatile, especially when it's for a whole month, because you know things are going to influence us and our energy is not going to stay constant. So we're taking both like light and shadow aspects of these cards. We have reassurance, feeling safe and happy in a relationship, caution, danger, or nervousness. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, there's a 2 of Cups there. I will talk about that in a sec. Your main theme for this month is connect with Gaia. So we have the 2 of Cups. We're getting into the tarot now. We have, I can't really see that, can you? Is that better? Be here? Nope. Okay. We have the Sun. And we have the 3 of Cups. Okay, well. Oh, okay. This is interesting. So it's funny because I asked for light and shadow aspects for the month of November from the tarot, and it's literally giving me a very happy and bright reading. So that's great, actually. That's really great. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just think it's funny. Okay, so group 3, for those of you that are single, or maybe you even have someone in mind, maybe you have a person already or something, or you have a thing with someone, maybe you're not completely single but you're not completely exclusive. That could be what the secret admirer is referring to in your energy. I feel like I mean, honestly, it could be happening even now, but I feel like some of that energy is spilling into November. So maybe if you met someone in October, or you've been having, you know, something or flirtations or something like that for October, I feel like in November you're getting a much clearer outlook on what is happening with this connection. And also for some of you, I do see that you could be getting into a relationship with this person. For some of you, you're going to be going back and forth. Maybe like the flirtations and the connection is unclear, and or maybe they're giving you mixed signals and you're having like these feelings about like the hidden aspects of yourself, the caution, the nervousness, and all of that, because maybe they're giving mixed signals or you're both giving each other mixed signals. And it could also be, the other thing to note is also your assumptions and judgments of this person, because it seems like you're pretty excited and connected with this, in this connection. I feel like you're daydreaming or fantasizing, or even both of you, honestly. If it's not you, it could be both of you, and if it's not you, then it's probably the other person that's coming through. They're probably making up scenarios in their head about your connection. With that being said, if you are in a relationship, it could just be that for this month, you're gaining more clarity and reassurance with your person, with the person that you're in a relationship with. Maybe you're learning more about your relationship with this person, or it's somehow transcending. If you guys have had trouble in the past, or you've had arguments during October, especially since there was a retrograde and it's Libra season, I feel like this month is about kind of sweeping away the dust, if you will, finally clearing things away, and I guess resolving like any issues and conflicts that you've been having in terms of relationship wise. And by the way, I just want to say that this doesn't have to be with just your person romantically, or your whoever you're in a relationship with. This could also be platonic. But we do have the secret admirer here too, so I feel like for a lot of you it's gonna have to do with a connection in terms of romance, especially because we have the Two of Cups here too, and there's the Sun. But honestly, group 3, I feel like this is going to be a very fun month for you. I wonder if some of you from group 1 are here, because they also got the message. They didn't get the Three of Cups, but they also got the message that they might be more social this month, and I feel like that's coming through for you with the Three of Cups, which is all about celebrations. It's all about getting together with friends. It's all about going out, being social. And we also have the partnership card here, or the soulmate card, if you will, with the Two of Cups. So maybe in one of these celebrations, you're going to meet someone. If not, if you have someone in mind, maybe you'll be getting together with your person in these celebrations. Maybe you'll get closer with each other. You'll have more interactions. I think it's just more about reining in your thoughts and your emotions about this connection and your connections with others too, because like I said, this could be for platonic relationships too, because this month your main theme is really trying to connect with Gaia. And trying to connect with Gaia is basically like it's connecting with the earth. It's like, as you can see here, there's a tree. She's like, her feet are planted and she's growing roots underground. It's really being able to connect with the earth. It means really being grounded, having your feet planted on the ground, so that when you are getting overworked and worked up and your mind is in a frenzy, you could just always ground yourself and come back, come back to earth about this, so you can better subjectively see what is going on around you, with the people around you, and also what's going on in your situation more clearly. But yeah, it's honestly a very positive reading so far, so that's great. I'm seeing great things for you, group 3, for your month of November. Let us go into the portion of the reading where we're going to take a look at the different life aspects for the month of November. We have personal development and spirituality. We have love, and honestly, I could say more about what could be coming up in terms of like possible shadow aspects or possible challenges this month and other blessings, but honestly, I'm seeing a lot here about love, and I don't know why, but you got a ton of cards in terms of love. So, or relationships actually. So we're going to go over more of this in depth when we get to this portion here. But this one is for career. So let's start with your personal development and spirituality themes for this month. If you're not into spirituality, that's okay. That's why I kind of blended personal development and spirituality. Because, I mean, honestly, like, they kind of go hand in hand. You know, if you're doing a lot of spirituality, you're probably doing a lot of introspection as well as personal development. So, I'm going to stop blabbing. Okay. Sorry about this. I do read this deck in reverse, but I remember this card popping up and it was upright, and I think it was just because I accidentally, when I put down the cards, I accidentally just flipped them over. So I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be upright. Just letting you guys know, I'm being transparent. This is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, so I don't read Oracle decks in reverse, so it is supposed to be upright. We have Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. This is really beautiful, actually, for this life aspect of your monthly reading. What I'm seeing here is really a lot of progress in terms of your personal development and spirituality. A lot about getting enthusiastic and exploring. Whale and Orca Elders. It just, okay, so diving deep, it really makes me think about you being more in tune with yourself, but also having the opportunity to really dive deep and learn more about your own truth. And I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of that for the month of November, and that's going to resonate differently for other people depending on, you know, what they do spiritually, what they do in personal development wise. Like, that could be you're doing more meditating, you're doing more journaling, you're watching videos on YouTube that, you know, help with personal development, that talk about, I don't know, introspection or self-confidence, self-esteem, and things like that. But whatever it is that you're doing this month, actually, since frequency of the sound is here, you could be listening to binaural beats. That is also one way to, like, you know, cleanse, heal, and get more in touch with yourself. Could be doing some sound healing. But with the Knight of Wands here, I do see that whatever you're going to be, sorry, I'm getting off track, but whatever it is that you're doing this month in terms of like introspection and personal development, you're going to be wholeheartedly enjoying it, and you're going to be very happy and progressive about what you're exploring and what you're discovering. And whatever you discover in this month of yourself is going to bring in new beginnings and new adventures for you moving forward. So really, really important, significant month for you, group 3. I'm excited for all the blessings that I'm seeing here, and I think you should be too. So let's see what is going on with this is supposed to be about love and romance, but I also included relationships in here, so it could be both. It could be for love and romance, it could be for platonic too. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, and I do remember this one coming out, and actually it was one of those interesting ones where it didn't come out reverse, but it came out kind of like this, like off to the side, and I will talk about what that means in just a moment, because I have to read through these cards because we got 4 and I usually draw 1. So we have a conflict, and it's not going to focus, is it? Come on. Okay, there we go. There is a conflict within a relationship that is causing emotional upset and tension. Some things may have been said from a negative place. There could be some internal or mental conflict about a choice or situation. This may pertain to the need for honesty in a relationship. Okay. All right. Interesting. We have resistance. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's actually better. You are not opening up to a situation or opportunity. Your soul is nudging you to move forward in a direction that is in alignment with your soul and life purpose. Be willing to take steps forward. Trust your intuition and higher guidance. The right path is revealing itself to you. Tear down the walls and barriers so that movement forward can occur. I'm getting a lot of messages, you guys. Be here now. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind you guys. So attract more love, abundance, and joy into your life. Allow yourself to live more fully in the present moment. Find more time for fun and playfulness. Reconnect and discover your passion in life and doing things you love. And our last card we have, okay, new love. So possibly new love interest for my single people out there. I will talk about that more in depth. Okay, this is a new passionate beginning with a soulmate, divine partner, Two of Cups, or twin flame. A new relationship or connection is manifesting. This could be a relationship going to the next level or reigniting a passion. This may pertain to a friendship turning into love. Okay. Give me a second here. So no matter what, change is coming for you, group 3, in terms of whether this is a platonic relationship or a relationship in terms of romance. Okay, so let me address like this conflict and resistance. If you are not single, if you are already married, if you are in a relationship already, if you're committed, if you're exclusive, blah blah blah, whatever, there could be some tensions this month. But see, the thing, okay, whenever I read this card, I always think of the Five of Wands, and it's not like the Five of Wands, yes, it's conflict, and no one really wants to be in conflict, but it's one of those cards that I feel like can always be resolved, especially since you have the reassurance card here. Honestly, this conflict could be stemming from, and I can feel it, I can feel that some of this conflict is stemming from miscommunications and misunderstandings that could have been coming from October for those of you. Because like I said, I feel like with the crystal ball here, the clear outlook, things and misunderstandings and all of that are getting resolved in this month. And I think that's also why you're being asked to be here now, is to be more present, and especially with the Gaia card, because be here now is to be present, and being present is being grounded too. So I feel like that's also why you're being asked to be grounded, so that you can resolve this situation. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune here, and I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, and especially since it came up in it came up this way, I'll actually put it that way so we can see it. I think it's going to be very dependent on you. I think you are going to get the reassurance that you need here from your partner, but at the same time you have to be willing to accept and open it. I feel like whatever happens between you guys and however you resolve this conflict, it is going to take your relationship to the next level and where it needs to go. But I feel like you're being resistant to it as well. But there is this opportunity here, like it says, it's like a reigniting of a passion. So if you are not single, there is definitely this opportunity of change coming in, but it's like for the better. You just need to let yourself have it. Okay, so it's it's Halloween season, right? And there's this movie from Halloween Town, and I remember Agatha Cromwell. If you've never seen the movie, it's okay, but I'm gonna tell you what she said anyways. And she was explaining about magic and how it works, and the phrase was, magic is very simple. You just have to, something along the lines, I can't fully remember the line, but it was like, magic is very simple. You just have to ask for it and let yourself have it. That's like, I remember that last part so clearly, and it's coming up in my head, and I think it's very important to you, because I feel like this month you're asking to surrender this. You're asking to surrender whatever is happening in your relationship, and just be here, be present when you're resolving this conflict. I think it's the same with also your personal development, actually. I feel like if you can surrender your worries, surrender your fears and assumptions and your cautiousness and your insecurities and nervousness about this conflict, this misunderstanding, then the universe will open itself up to you. Okay, if you are not single, oh wait, sorry, if you are single, because I think we talked about those that are in a relationship, there is potentially a new love interest coming in, so kind of confirmation for those of you that have been asking for it. Or if you already have someone in mind, it could be that maybe this was just a crush before, or maybe like you weren't really sure what was happening in this connection, like there was something going on, you were feeling something, they might have been feeling something. I feel like it's making progress in that sense, where it's like becoming something. Does that make sense? In terms of that, I mean, yeah, there could have been like some conflict here. I am feeling with the cards that you have for yourself, like the cards that I pulled in terms of your energy, I feel like this conflict is more about an internal conflict with yourself, especially this resistance. I feel like this is trying to come in, and I feel like you do want it, but at the same time you're having some resistance and inner conflict with yourself, maybe because there's some feelings of feeling like you don't deserve this person, maybe feeling like one of you feels like the other is out of their league, or feeling like you don't want to get rejected. But change is coming in on this. You're going to get, one way or another, more information on this, and it's definitely going to be moving forward wherever that is. So you're just being asked to be present and to enjoy the moments that are happening for love and relationship this month. And like I said, this could also be for platonic, so it could be not just like a new love interest, it could be a new friend, because that could definitely apply too if you haven't been as open, or maybe you've been in isolation. Maybe you're a little bit resistant to, hang out with people again, or maybe opening up to new friends. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a very social month for you, group 3. Okay, let's see what we have for your career. We have, again, I think I remember this one popping on. It's supposed to be right side up. Yeah, we have Watchtower of the West, Autumn. So they are supposed to be up, right? I'm sorry about that. There we go. Okay, group 3. In terms of career, so is great, actually. I feel like this is giving me Eight of Pentacles vibes, where, because the Watchtower of the West is associated with water, and it's also about, because it's the fall season, right? And you're heading into basically, yeah, fall and into winter, and things are slowly coming away and kind of going into dormancy, as you can see here where the leaves are falling. I feel like parts of yourself that are no longer serving are falling away is kind of the message here. And in a sense, when it comes to career, what I see that as is you being able to enjoy your work more, because maybe all the stress and anxiety, if maybe let's say that you've had a couple stressful months or weeks, maybe it's been really hectic at work, maybe you just feel like you haven't been doing as well, maybe you're feeling like discouraged, I feel like this month you're going to get a burst of inspiration and motivation again, and you're going to reignite that passion within you in terms of work. Let's see. I'm sorry, a message was coming in. So it's interesting because I feel like we got this message for all groups. It could just be like a collective energy happening for in terms of like the career life aspect, but I feel like there's much more creativity coming in, because this is also, so this is associated with water, and water is also creativity. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be more motivated this month in terms of career, just because you're feeling a lot more creative and you're feeling that burst of energy and creativity. And I mean, even if your situation in career is not related to creativity at all, that can mean many things. If you are job hunting, let's say, it could be that you're just finding different aspects and positions, maybe different paths that you can take or apply for that you didn't know was there before. In a way, I feel like this is like opening up channels for you in terms of career. So it's like you're being able to see more of your talents now, and also more possibilities of where you could go and what you could do. Because I feel like you're also being more in touch with yourself and your own emotions, and finding like the meaning and the meaningful satisfaction when it comes to working. I hope that's making sense. I feel like the career one could be a very specific message for some of you, so, but that's definitely the ones that are coming through. For the last cards that we have, we're going to look into advice from Spirit. And this is just your overall advices for the month of November, and then we'll take a look at your self-care and affirmations. So we have assessing, number 9. I'm sorry, I feel like it's not. Oh, there we go. Okay. We have realization. Okay. Number 3. We have number 3 here, number 3, and we actually have 1 and 2, which reduces to 3. And we have surrender to miracles. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, it says, be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance, you guys. Let go of it. Don't resist. Let it happen. And banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Okay, so we have these two. These are really nice cards. Meditate to dispel all fears and become a beautiful, enchantingly magnetic person. I don't know why I put that backwards. We have explore life and create your own experiences and let go of being normal. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting like awakening vibes for some of you, especially in terms of with this card here with the whale and orca elders. Remember what I was saying about really diving down to learn more about your own truth. With the realization card here, I feel like you're going to get some kind of deep knowing realization about where you should go next, and you'll know exactly what this pertains to, whether this is going to be about your career, whether it's just like how to live your life more authentically. Maybe that is in terms of your personality, or maybe that's in terms of your relationship. You're going to be feeling that this month. You're going to be looking ahead more. And like I said, with assessing and the magician here with the Watchtower of the West, I feel like in terms of career, you are definitely going to be seeing more options and maybe even different paths for yourself. There's definitely blessings and possible miracles. It could be a manifestation coming in, because we do have the magician here, which is all about manifestation coming in this month. So the thing to remember to this, and I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be related to love and relationships. So just let it happen. Stop resisting. Surrender to it. And enjoy the little moments. We have a lot of water here. I just want to say, I feel like you're going to be very in touch with your emotions this month, group 3. We even have orcas here too. Orcas and dolphins are not the same, but it made me think of it. So for those of you that like synchronicities, there's that. Okay, and then for your final cards, we have, I think this is upside down again, I'm sorry. We have one self-care card and one affirmation. So for your self-care, we have a 29 for journal. Come on, camera. There we go. And then we have inspired. I breathe life into new ideas. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be very creative this month. So if you work in a creative field or anything like that, if you have your own business, this is definitely a great time to be journaling down those ideas. I feel like since you're doing a lot of deep diving this month and your realizations, it could be good to also journal that down. But yeah, that is what I'm seeing for your month of November, group 3. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if it resonated, how your month went. You can come back to this video if you can come back to this video at the end of the month if you'd like, and let me know how your month went. If you did like this video and want to see more pick a card readings, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps my channel, and I really do appreciate all of your support. I'm open to personal readings, so go ahead and check all of that stuff out. All the information will be down in the description below. And I think that is it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Have a beautiful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you all in the next reading. See ya!